Hi, this is Paul with Diode Dynamics. We have a 2011 Genesis Coupe here, and as you can see, we've replaced the front turn signal with an LED version. It's our LED switchback bulb. The vehicle thinks that the bulb is out now due to the lower energy consumption and resistance of LEDs. And in this vehicle, we can replace the flasher module, which is what actually controls the turn signals. So we're going to replace it with one that's designed for LED that will blink the correct speed. This vehicle uses an EP34 flasher module. We have one version here. There's actually different versions of this from the factory. Some are bigger than others. Our replacement flasher is a CF13, which we can see here. And then it also comes with these 3 jumper cables. So we do need these because our CF13 sometimes is bigger than the one it'll replace. This is the smallest one we've seen on the right here. But as you can see, it is bigger. Sometimes there'll be a socket to where we can't plug it in all the way. So that's when we use the jumper cables. We're just going to plug it in each one of the male spades of our new flasher, just like this. Just put it on each one. And then that's going to allow us to kind of jump across to the socket if it's bigger than the factory one. Again, you might not need to do this, but we include it just in case.
Okay, so we're going to get under the dash here to show you where to remove the factory flasher and to install the new one. So if we look right underneath here, I'm just going to look straight up. I have the turn signal actually on right now so that I can hear the flasher, and you can actually feel it. It's just right here, very accessible in this particular vehicle. It's actually the module on the top here, and the socket is plugged in with this connector and everything here. So what we're going to do to remove this is actually use a screwdriver to unclip those pins that are holding it in on either side. You just have to kind of look at your own flasher to determine how it's being held in there. So for this one, we're going to get the screwdriver up in here. We're just going to just push the clip to the side in order to remove it. Alright, so we've unclipped that. We're just going to go ahead and pull it out now that we've unclipped it. Sorry I couldn't show you that. It's a little tight in here with one hand. Now we're going to go ahead and install our new flasher module. The old one's just going to sit right up there, but we're basically going to install it in this hanging socket. Now this is almost the right size to forego the jumper wires, but we're just going to go ahead and use them here. Just take the male plugs and plug them into each one here. I do apologize, it's a little bit tricky with one hand. We're just going to line up these plugs here. And just make sure to put them in the corresponding slots. If you don't, it just won't work. Just flip them around it, but it won't damage anything if you don't get it right the first time. So we'll just plug in all 3 wires into the socket. Much easier with 2 hands. There we go. They'll be in there tightly. And once you get it, the new flasher module is going to immediately start clicking. You can hear that clicking. And that's, of course, the normal speed. Just go ahead and tuck it up out of the way. You can zip tie it away if you'd like. But that's all you're going to need to do. So as you can see, we now have our LED turn signal installed with no hyperblinking issues at all. That's with our new CF13 Flasher Module. If you're having hyperblink issues on your vehicle, we definitely have what you need to get it fixed. Give us a call and we'd be happy to help. This is Paul with Diode Dynamics.